I loved it as a kid. I used to listen to it as a kid, but I didn't know I wanted to do it until college when the thing I was supposed to be fell apart, and everything, all the things I thought I was going to be fell apart all at the same time, and I hurt myself, and my relationship fell apart, and all this stuff, and my degree and all this, and I just thought I may as well at least try do a stand-up. That's what I admitted to myself that I wanted to do it. But I always loved it. I was listening to it as a kid and telling, ripping off jokes and telling kids in between classes and just trying to get a laugh and stuff like that. I hadn't admitted to myself that I wanted to do it until college. The first time I was scared and drunk, and a couple of things really worked and a couple of things really didn't, and I felt good, and but it was kind of like just checking something off your bucket list. I was like, all right, I did it. But then after that, I realized, I should actually do this. It took a couple of years, and like I said, everything fell apart in my life, and I thought that was realer than this other stuff I'm trying to do. I was in school. I was going to be an engineer. That's what I was supposed to be. That wouldn't have worked. David Tell, Skanks for the Memories is probably the funniest album I ever listened to. Patrice O'Neill, Elephant in the Room. I like Carlin, Back in Town. I like Carlin, It's Bad For You. I like a lot of George Carlin. I liked Hicks a lot when I started Bill Hicks, and not the most recent, the Doug Stanhope one called Beer Hall Putsch. I think it's one of the best ever, and there's a lot more, but I like Bill Burr. I like a lot of guys. Norm Macdonald, me doing stand-up. That's one of the best ones I've ever seen. I thought Louis was great. I still think I like Curb Your Enthusiasm. Right now, I like this. There's this dark one on right now called Kidding that's about to come back that I like, but that's not traditional comedy. But that's like a dark one with Jim Carrey where he's like this. He's like Mr. Rogers, but he's depressed and he's trying to kill himself, and he's self-destructing Mr. Rogers. That one's good. And movies, I'm kind of, I like the classic. I like Caddyshack, and I like Animal House, and I like guy comedies like that. Chappelle's Show was great. Key and Peele's good, and I like what I've seen. Comedy Bang Bang's funny. I don't know if that's really a sketch show, but I like that one. The time I worked with Joey Diaz, which was one time at the Comedy Works, was the most fun. Like, the first guy I worked with where I felt like it was actually just talking, no like pretension or anything like that. So I had a good time with him. I would love to work with him, but there's a lot of, I'd like to meet Bill Burr, I'd like to meet Doug Stanhope. I bet I would like touring with those guys. But as far as like guys, Joey Diaz was the fucking man. When I met him, he was so much fun to be around. I'm sure it'd be fun to tour with him. It'd have to be Don Rickles and Greg Giraldo, and I want to be roasted by. I guess Jeff Ross and David Tell, and maybe like George Carlin too. I'm trying to get an online thing going, but what I want to do is just work more clubs. But I want to have an online following. That's what I'm trying to work towards. I like movies. Movies are funny, the end product. I just don't like the making of it is very boring. But that's stand-up pretty much. I got a website, alanbromwell.com, Alan Bromwell on Twitter, Alan Bromwell on Facebook and all that. George Carlin's bit about God is probably the funniest thing I've ever heard, where he says, about the 10 Commandments, he goes, there's some people in the world who actually believe there's a man in the sky watching us, and he's written a list of 10 things you cannot do. And if you do any of those things, you will go burn in a place with fire and brimstone and torture, and you'll be raped for eternity by the devil. But he loves you. He loves you, and he needs money. That's my favorite joke. I just want them to feel free from all the things that you're told all the time that limit you and make you feel like the world's a dangerous, scary place. I like when people feel like, oh, it is all bullshit, it's just for fun. That's what I want people to feel like. Hey, I'm Alan Bromwell. Check out my video on acutiepie.com. It went really well.